Yo, what's up, gamers? It's me, KipserMC, and for this video, I just said the word "damn" twice there. Okay, ignore that. And for this video, I'm doing a Sonic the Hedgehog game tier list. Why that instead of just what I usually do? My channel, I can do whatever I want, provided it's within the YouTube community guidelines. So I've already separated the games I have and haven't played just to make things easier. And if you look at what I haven't played, most of it is either the sports-related I'm gonna reset it. Most of it is either the sports-related spin-offs or spin-off games from the 90s and early 2000s. Alright, let's begin. Also, for the games I have played, I'm already ignore that. I've already sorted them out by different categories, so and ignore that. Alright, here. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to continue sorting them. I thought I had the whole thing sorted out. Well, never mind. I'm just gonna go in order of how it is here, because I guess the order I put in earlier did not save. Anyway, first off, Sonic Spinball. Let's see. Should I? I'm gonna have to go with C tier. If I played Sonic Spinball more, I'd probably play it in a higher tier. It's a decent game, but I haven't really played it much. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, S tier, obviously. That's arguably the most important game in the series. More so than Sonic 1, because sequels, in my opinion, are a lot harder to pull off, a lot more important when you're doing a franchise. Because, yes, the first one needs to work to even have a sequel, but with the sequel, that's basically the be-all, end-all for whether or not it becomes a franchise. Because if the sequel doesn't work, then that's it, and the franchise will just be considered a one-hit wonder. If it does work, then you can make more sequels. The sequel also still has to live up to the original. But yeah, S tier. Pulled off real well. Alright, Sonic 3 and Knuckles and its two halves. I'm gonna put 3 and Knuckles into S tier, and then Sonic and Knuckles and Sonic 3 into A tier. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because Sonic and Knuckles and Sonic 3 are just two halves of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. So Sonic 3 and Knuckles is the complete game, while Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles are technically incomplete games. However, they're still the two halves of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, so even though because they're technically incomplete, they won't go in S tier, I'll still put them in the second highest tier because they're that good. Up next is gonna be Dr. Robotnik's Mean Beat Machine. I'm putting it in C tier for the same reasons as Sonic Spinball, because it's a good game, but I barely played it, so I can't really have full thoughts on it, so I'm just putting it in C tier. Alright, Sonic 3D Blast. It's gonna be our first F tier. It's clunky controls, poor visuals, a camera angle that makes the whole game kind of disorienting and a bit of an eyesore to play, poor level design. Overall, just not a good way to introduce the series into 3D. Alright, Sonic Triple Trouble. I actually have no opinion on this game because now that I think about it, I'm not even sure if I've played it. I guess part of Sonic Gems collection, which I have for the GameCube, but I think I played it once for a minute and didn't really play it long enough to have an opinion on it, so I'm just gonna count it as never played. Sorry about that. Sonic Drift 2. D for Drift. Very meh racing game for the Game Gear. Alright, Tails Adventure. D as well. Not really anything noteworthy to say about it. Same with Sky Patrol. Alright, Sonic R. I put it in F tier, but it's not really frustrating to play like 3D Blast. It has decent music, so I guess C tier. If it weren't for those two things, it would be an F tier. Alright, Sonic Adventure. Well, it includes... This list has Adventure DX and Adventure 2 Battle instead of Adventure and Adventure 2. Anyway, S tier, absolutely. Just do I even need to explain why Anyway, same with Adventure 2. Do I have to explain why these are S tier? Sonic Advance, it's a good Game Boy Advance title. Alright, Sonic Mega Collection. It has 1, 2, and 3 and Knuckles and 3 and Knuckles, but also has Spinball, Mean Machine, which are not bad, but not as good as main Genesis styles. And that has 3D Blast. That alone, I'm gonna put at. This is actually kind of hard because I don't want to discredit the good games it has, but at the same time, it has 3D Blast. Oh, this is hard to decide. You know, I'll put it in B tier. Again, this is not to discredit 1, 2, 3 and Knuckles and 3 and Knuckles, but it's more so just a case of it has. It also includes a bad game and 2 games that are just decent. Oh, to be fair, I'd probably have a higher opinion of these 2 games if I played them more. Right, Sonic Gems Collection. It has Sonic CD, that's a positive. But it has Sonic R, Sonic the Fighters, and a bunch of Game Gear titles, so... C tier. One great game among several not-so-great games. Alright, Sonic Rush, S tier. Personally, my favorite handheld Sonic title, Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood. I know a lot of people don't like this one, but I kind of like it. I like it enough to put it in C tier, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games. The only one in this series I've played. C tier. It's a fun party game for the Wii, but that's basically it. Alright, Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. A tier. Really solid kart racing game. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed, though, massive improvement, and it gets S tier. I think the changing vehicle types mid-race mechanic works really well, and overall the tracks are better than the first one. Team Sonic Racing. I'm gonna have to put this one at A tier as well. I know it's not the most popular. I know it's not really that popular, largely due to the fact that it doesn't really have anything standing out very significant about it, and also, from what I've heard, the online play doesn't really work well, but I personally enjoyed it a lot. Enough for an A tier, that is. Alright, now, I'm assuming this is Sonic Runners. I could be wrong. In fact, I might be wrong, but you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that this is Sonic Runners. C tier, there's nothing really that can be said about it, other than I actually have nothing to say about it. Sonic Dash, B tier. Probably the best Sonic mobile game. Well, not probably, it is. And I mean, it's good. Again, not really much to say about it, but the endless runner style works with Sonic for this game, that is. It's overall fun. But again, it's a mobile game, so it's really just nothing significant at all. Sonic Dash 2, C tier. Like, it's not, like, aside from having the boom style look to it, it doesn't really stand out much from the first one overall. Not really much to say about. Sonic Forces Speed Battle. Honestly, I'm gonna have to put it in B tier. It takes the style of Sonic Dash, but gives it like a multiplayer style, like makes it multiplayer and basically turns it into a race, and it's fine. Sonic Heroes. I'm gonna have to put it in S tier. It's my favorite in the series, although I consider Adventure 2 to be the best. And yes, I can have my favorite in the series not be the one I consider the best. Personal enjoyment and overall quality don't have to be the exact same. So, I mean, if they were, then Sonic goes. I have fun with this game. It deserves an F tier, but I find it to be fun to just mess around in it. Just mess with how broken and unfinished it is. So if personal enjoyment and the actual quality were the same thing, then this would actually be higher. Then this would actually deserve a. I would actually put this in a higher tier spot. But let's be real here; it deserves an F tier. Actually, I've got an idea. I'm just gonna do this to see how people are going to react. S tier. Don't question it. Just don't. Alright, Sonic Unleashed. Alright, now, wait, is this the Wii version? Okay, so this is the PS3 and Xbox 360 version. Alright, so I know it's not... I know a lot of people do have their problems with it. However, well, those problems specifically being the Werehog. However, I actually think the Werehog was fun to use, and if it had just simply been a different character with the exact same gameplay, like, say, Knuckles, for example, I don't think people would have been as mad, but because it's Sonic getting some weird new form, and we were in the aftermath of '06, that's why this game received as much criticism as it did upon release. However, the regular daytime stages, which were where the modern boost formula was introduced, are really great. And in fact, I'd actually go as far as say that the daytime stages of Sonic Unleashed... Now, okay, I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but in my opinion, the daytime stages of Unleashed are the best the boost formula has been in the entire series. To be fair, though, it's not as bad as if I were to say Forces did the best job at boost, because it certainly didn't. Anyway, honestly... I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this, but S tier. The boost, the daytime stages are the best the boost formula has been, in my opinion. And I actually enjoy the Werehog. Now, the Wii version, or the Wii and PS2 version, really, I'm going to put at more of a B tier. Solid, but not as great as Xbox 360 and PS3 version. Now colors, the Wii version. Honestly, I'm putting it at B tier, and I know people are gonna be angry about that, but again, it's just my opinion. And to be fair, put Sonic 06 in S tier. Granted, I know it deserves an F tier, but I just put it in there. I just put it in S tier just to see how people will react. Now colors, look, I think it's a great game, but at the same time, I also feel like it's overrated. Let me explain. The game overall is really good. However, it also introduces some of the tropes of the modern era of like the 2010s era of Sonic, the modern era or meta era, that I feel like are some of the biggest problems with this era of Sonic. Specifically, what I mean is weaker writing, forced humor that doesn't really work, the wisps, which, let's be honest, needs to stop returning in every single game, and the over-reliance on 2D. Now, I know Unleashed had the boost formula with 2D in it 2 years prior, but it was far more prevalent with colors. But overall, it's a really good game despite those issues. Right now, the DS version, I'm gonna also put that at B tier. It's basically Sonic Rush 3 without being Sonic Rush 3, but it's overall good. Now, Sonic Generations, I'm gonna put it in S tier. It's a great 20th anniversary. It's a great 20th anniversary celebration. The 3DS version, on the other hand, Decisions. Yeah, I'll just put it in B tier. About the same level as Colors and Colors DS. Right now, Lost World. I'm gonna start with the Wii U and PC version. This is C tier. It's decent, it has its issues, and it doesn't really feel a whole lot like a Sonic game. The 3DS version, though, is actually better in my opinion. That's going in B tier. Now, Forces. Can't decide whether this should go in C or D. Like, I mean, it's the most average game in the series. Like, the most not good but not bad either. Just like right down the middle, like D tier right now. The Writers games. First one, A tier. Really good racing title. Zero Gravity. I still have to beat Zero Gravity. Or I still haven't beaten it yet. But anyways, I'm gonna put it in B tier. Not as good as the first ones, but still really good. Free Riders. I mean, it used the Kinect. We all know why that's in E tier right now. The Lego Dimensions Sonic level, that's gonna... Honestly, for me, that's gonna go in A tier. Regardless of what your opinion on the rest of Lego Dimensions is, this level, I think, is also a really good adventure-style Sonic level. Right now, Secret Ring. I'm gonna have to put it in D tier, personally. Now its sequel, Black Knight, I'm actually putting it in B tier, even though most fans consider Sonic the Black Knight to be worse than Secret Rings. I actually consider it to be a lot better. Right now, Rush Adventure. I'm gonna have to put it in B tier. Really good, but not as good as the first one. Right now, Sonic 4 Episode 1. D tier. It really feels more like a mobile game than a console game. Sonic 1, S tier, it has to be. Sonic Mania also has to be. And Mania, in my opinion, is the best 2D Sonic game. Now, Sonic CD, S tier as well. Right, Sonic 2 for the Game Gear, D tier. Shadow the Hedgehog. This is going to make people angry, but honestly, I actually like it. Like, I know it has problems, but I think it's a decent game. C tier.
Damn, not here.
Now, Sonic Boom, Shattered Crystal. It's alright, C tier. Right now, I'm just gonna look over this and see if I wanna make any changes. I'll bring Drift 2 down to E tier. And you know what? I'll bring R down to F tier. What else? I'll bring Runners down to D, C, D, E. We'll go down to A. I'm gonna go ahead and do that for All-Stars Racing Transformed as well. Alright, that's it for the tier list then. Got it all done. Yeah, so that's for the games I have played. That's my overall ranking for them. Okay, Sonic 06, it technically should go into F tier, but I'm putting it in S tier just to see how people will react. Alright, let's compare this to the community rank. The community rank has 06 in B tier. I have no explanation for that other than, yes, a lot of people just either A, grew up with it and have a lot of nostalgia for it, or B, they put in a higher tier as a joke like I did. Oh, people actually really like Black Knight according to this community rank. Alright, what else is there to note? Oh, Shadow the Hedgehog's in C tier. Lost World 3DS is in D tier, but the Wii U and PC version is in C. Yeah, I personally consider the 3DS version to be better than the Wii U PC version. Yeah, overall, there's not really much to say about the rest of this list. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Don't forget to like, dislike, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and I will be back in the next video. This is KipsterMC, signing out.